Today I'm going to show you how to design a helix gear in NX. New file will be opened, and the name of my file will be helix gear in millimeters. I'm going to create my helix gear on an inclined plane. The plane, which is inclined 30 degrees with this ZX plane. Okay, let's create a sketch on this plane. That's all. And I'm going to create a circle, base circle of my helix, having a diameter 40 millimeters. And that's all. Let's extrude it 20 millimeters. That's all. All right. In the further steps of my design, I'm going to use some reference line in some comments. So I will now, it's time to create my reference line. Okay, let's create them. Those reference line will be on this plane, and and one more extra plane which is perpendicular to this plane. First, let's create this second datum plane which will be perpendicular to this one. Okay, and through the z-axis. Okay, this one. And let's create first reference line, which will go through the center point of my cylinder. Okay, and two more lines that I will need. This one. Okay, and that's all. Now it's time to create a sketch on the lateral plane of this cylinder. Okay, to create such an helix, I'm going to define my Cartesian coordinate system as a new one. All right. I prefer to use this type to specify Cartesian coordinate system. Yeah. First origin, and then x-axis, and then y-axis. Okay. And let's make it show it to you. As you see, my helix is properly created on the lateral of this cylinder and the lateral surface of the cylinder. Now I will have to change the parameters related with this helix. Okay, and 40 millimeter diameter is the same with the cylinder's diameter, and the height of my cylinder was the 20 to keep my helix up to the limit of my height of my cylinder. Okay, and for the pitch, I will choose 230. That's the helix that I have created. Okay, now it's time to create one of the teeth of my helix. I will make some sketch. Which those sketch refers to the cross-sectional view of my teeth. Okay, it will be created on this plane. Okay, and first let's create some arcs on this plane, the start point and the end point. That's my first arc. This is my first arc, and I'm going to create one more arc, and it is the origin, and it will create something like that. And let's change it into 1. And this dimension will be 1 millimeter. And let's change it into 1.4. That's pretty good. And I'm going to connect those two arcs by an extra arc. The start point and the end point, and the radius will be something like that. Let's change the dimensions of my radius into 5. That's good. 5 is not proper, I think. 6 is much better. Yeah. And I forget to give a dimension between those two circles, and it should be 2. That's all. Okay. Now I'm going to change it into 5. That's all for my 1/2 sketch of my teeth. Okay. Now it's time to create. I'm going to mirror it. Mirror the curves along this line. Okay, that's all. And some trimming operation that I'm going to apply will be like that. And finally, I end up a closed form of my sketch of one of my teeth of my Helix gear. Okay, that's all. And I'm going to finish. And all I do is I'm going to extrude this sketch along this path. All right. To do this, I will have to use in surface menu swap command. That's my profile, and that will be my path. Not that one. I'm sorry. Once again. And face normal, I will have to use face normal to extrude it up to this, not that one. Face normal. What's wrong? Last time. Yeah. Okay. Now it's time to multiply this along a circular path. That's my feature that I would like to pattern, and I can even specify and okay. The last thing that I'm going to do is to create a circular, the hole. I'm going to create a hole. Let's hide them. I'm going to hide. Okay. Now it's much more clear. Now I will create the cross-sectional sketch of my hole to set my Helix gear on it. Okay, and now I am going to use this type. No, yeah. That's all. No, actually not that one. Some dimensions. That's good. What about the distance between? Should be 30. 13. Okay, that's all. And some trimming operations. Okay. I'm going to subtract this one. This curve will be subtracted from until selected to this plane, not infer, subtraction, subtracted from this one. So I have created a hole for the to set my helix gear on a shaft, and the keyway has also been created. Thank you very much for this video, for your watching. Okay.